In 2011, a Bloomberg journalist asked Elon Musk about a Chinese electric car company called BYD. Musk didn't answer. He laughed. Out loud. On camera. Then he said, "Have you seen their car? I don't think they have a great product. The technology is not very strong. Their focus, and rightly should be, on making sure they don't die in China." On January 2nd, 2026, BYD announced its 2025 sales figures. 2,026 million fully electric vehicles sold in a single year. Tesla announced theirs the same week. 1,064 million, down 8.6% from the year before, the biggest annual sales drop in Tesla's entire history. The company Elon Musk told to worry about surviving just dethroned him, and it did it without selling a single car in the United States. BYD stands for Build Your Dreams. It was founded in 1995 in Shenzhen, not as a car company, but as a manufacturer of rechargeable batteries for mobile phones. That is not a minor detail, it is the entire story. While Western automakers were buying batteries from suppliers and treating them like a commodity, BYD was building them from scratch, understanding them at a molecular level, and filing patents on chemistry that nobody else had figured out yet. Batteries were not a component to BYD, they were the product. Everything else came later. By the time BYD built its first car in 2003, it already had a decade of battery engineering experience that no traditional automaker could match. Detroit was not paying attention. Tokyo was not paying attention. And in 2011, when a Bloomberg journalist suggested BYD might one day challenge Tesla, Elon Musk laughed. Warren Buffett, however, was not laughing. In 2008, Berkshire Hathaway invested $232 million into BYD. When the Bloomberg journalist mentioned that investment to Musk during the same interview, he kept laughing. Buffett's $232 million stake in BYD eventually grew to over $7 billion before he began selling portions of it. The man who laughed and the man who invested were looking at the same company and seeing completely different things. To understand how BYD beat Tesla, you have to understand one specific technology called the blade battery, introduced in 2020. Traditional EV batteries use a module-based design. Individual battery cells are grouped into modules, and those modules are assembled into a pack. It works, but the structure adds weight, takes up space, and creates thermal management problems. Cells can overheat. In serious cases, they can catch fire. BYD looked at that structure and eliminated it entirely. The blade battery removed the modules completely. Individual cells, shaped like long, thin blades, are slotted directly into the battery pack, like books into a shelf. No intermediate structure, no wasted space, no module housing, adding unnecessary weight. The result was a battery pack that was 50% more space efficient than conventional designs, structurally strong enough to become part of the vehicle's chassis, and dramatically safer under stress. In the industry standard nail penetration test, where a nail is driven through a fully charged battery cell to simulate a puncture, a conventional battery catches fire within minutes. The blade battery does not catch fire at all. It does not even smoke. Tesla's batteries at the time used cylindrical cells grouped in modules, the same basic architecture the industry had been using for years. BYD had thrown out that architecture and started from a blank page. And the gap between those two approaches was about to get much wider. On March 17, 2025, BYD held a press event in Shenzhen and announced something that made every charging engineer in the world read the numbers twice. Their new Super E platform could charge at 1 megawatt, 1,000 kilowatts, peak charging speed of 2 kilometers of range per second, add 400 kilometers of range in 5 minutes, not 15 minutes, not 10 minutes, 5. To understand what that means in real terms, Tesla's latest superchargers, the fastest charging network in America, deliver 275 kilometers of range in 15 minutes. BYD's new system delivers 400 kilometers in 5. It is not incrementally faster. It is 3 times faster than the best charging infrastructure America currently has. The battery making this possible reduced its internal resistance by 50% compared to previous designs, creating what BYD calls an ultra-high-speed ion channel from one electrode to the other. The motor running alongside it spins at 30,000 RPM, the highest ever achieved in a mass-produced vehicle. The silicon carbide chips managing the system operate at voltages up to 1,500 volts, again the highest in any production car on Earth. BYD's chairman stood on stage and said, "The ultimate solution is to make charging as quick as refueling a gasoline car. They have essentially done it. 5 minutes. The same time it takes to fill a tank." Tesla's 2025 was not just a bad year, it was a structural warning. Sales fell for the second consecutive year. Fourth quarter deliveries dropped 16% compared to the same period in 2024. The Model Y, Tesla's best-selling vehicle and the car that kept the company's numbers respectable for years, was aging in a market moving faster than any refresh cycle could match. Part of the problem was external. The U.S. federal tax credit of $7,500 for new EV purchases expired in late 2025, hitting demand across the entire American EV market. But BYD sales rose 28% in the same environment. The tax credit did not explain the gap. The cars did. In Europe, Tesla faced collapsing demand tied directly to backlash over Elon Musk's political activities. Sales in Germany, Norway, and the UK fell sharply. BYD expanded into the same markets with more affordable models and grew its European footprint while Tesla's shrank. In China, Tesla's second-largest market, BYD has held roughly 40% of the new energy vehicle market for years. Tesla has held around 10%. That gap has not closed. It has widened. And BYD achieved all of this without being allowed to sell a single passenger car in the United States, where 100% tariffs on Chinese-made vehicles have effectively locked them out of the world's second-largest car market. BYD outsold Tesla globally while playing with one hand tied behind its back. Here is the uncomfortable truth that most American automotive coverage dances around. The United States invented the modern electric vehicle. Tesla built the infrastructure, proved the market, and dragged a reluctant industry toward electrification through a decade of relentless pressure. That is a genuine achievement that deserves credit. But while Tesla was building its brand and its supercharger network, BYD was building something harder to replicate: a fully vertical supply chain. Battery chemistry developed in-house, semiconductor chips designed internally, manufacturing processes refined across millions of vehicles in the most competitive car market on the planet. The 100% tariff keeping BYD out of America is not a sign of American strength. It is an acknowledgement that on a level playing field, American consumers would have real choices that American automakers currently cannot match on price, charging speed, or battery technology. Ford canceled its electric F-150 Lightning expansion in 2025. General Motors pulled back EV targets. Stellantis delayed electric models across multiple brands. The American auto industry is retreating from electrification just as Chinese automakers are accelerating into it. BYD will not stay outside the American market forever. The tariff is a wall, not a solution. And walls that protect industries from competition tend to produce industries that forget how to compete. In 2011, Elon Musk told a Chinese battery company to worry about dying. 14 years later, they are the largest EV seller on Earth. He is not laughing anymore. If this video changed how you think about the global EV race, hit the like button and subscribe so you do not miss what we cover next. We are tracking every move in this story because it is far from over. Drop a comment below. Do you think BYD will ever sell cars in America? And if they did, what do you think would happen to Tesla?